Hello, everyone. I don't have my mic on because it's in the house and it's raining, as you can see. I'm kind of just sitting in. I just came from Zumba. Literally just made it as they started class. I was sleeping. My body has been so tired. I skipped Zumba on Thursday. Y'all know from watching my other video, I'm not feeling 100% right now. And I just knew my body needed to rest on Thursday because I went on Monday, skipped Thursday, and I was like, all right, Tara, we need to get some sweat, hoping to sweat out some of these germs today. Y'all, whatever this is, like my doctor said, it sounds like something weird, that I had like drainage that was causing like the throat to be irritated and the coughing and trying to expel all this stuff. I feel like it's just a dry cough and I might get something up now and again, but nothing. And it's starting to like hurt. It's been going on for so long. Like, I'm so used to when I'm sick due to like sinuses or my allergies. Within like 3 days, I feel better. I feel like I felt like this for a week now. And I dare not like go back to the doctor, like a urgent care, to pay $60 just so they can tell me to ride it out. You know, it's so annoying. So I have already spent $30 for my normal appointment where I was gonna go. And then I spent like $24 buying medicine and another $13 buying more medicine because the first set of medicine I bought was more like Dayquil, NyQuil, but it's for high blood pressure, so it didn't have a decongestant. So then the next day I bought a decongestant because I had to be mouth breathing all day, and I think that did not help with my throat because my mouth was wide open, getting in like all the dry air. So then the decongestant has helped so I can breathe through at least one of my nostrils. You guys, and I'm just trying to, yesterday I was trying so hard to like hype myself up to that I feel okay. Sucks because it's Mother's Day weekend, you all. I'm thinking, and it's, from what I can tell, the weather's gonna be like this all weekend. And I'm about to just tell my dad to send the invoice to me directly because I honestly, with this weather and me not feeling good, I just don't want to go around people. And even though it's been a couple of days now, it's probably not contagious. I actually am tired and don't want to go anywhere. Honestly, I'm not sure if this is going to make it into a vlog or not. Uh, as you can see, I'm not feeling well, so I'm really not going to do anything. I thought about doing a day in the life of a sick person, but I don't want to clean that and have that running on repeat. I want to be a healthy person, and I wanted to be the person that was eating like fruits and veggies and all of that. But I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do nothing. I tried to find like soup, y'all. That would be, you know, good. Um, but it's all salty when it's in the can. And who's gonna stand up and make soup? It ain't gonna be me. Take the weekend to try fully recover and rest because I really don't want to go into next week feeling like crap again. It's not for me. And it's so funny because I cried watching Gina Renee's video with her husband, and although he was so stoic, he was still like super chill. Just watching him have to do the cancer treatment and being so like stoic about it, I'm over here about to cry for being sick, and homeboy is fighting for his life. And so I just was trying yesterday so hard to just be grateful that I'm alive and this is something I know I will get through. It may be more or longer than I'm used to, but I'll feel better in a couple of days. I will feel better in a couple of days. Someone else is fighting for something they may never feel better from. And so it was just a reminder, and it just made me cry. Y'all, this vlog is so all over the place. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm good. I'm still sick. I have come to the conclusion that this whatever it is going to linger. And that is what my mom said yesterday. I saw my mom and my grandma yesterday, hung out with them for a bit, but my grandma's not feeling well. Just a lot of people are not feeling well, and my mom wasn't feeling well. She's doing better now, but she said it's been lingering as well. So I just have to accept, because y'all, last week I was crying. I do not do sick well, and because I don't get sick often, when I am sick, I get frustrated that I can't get better quickly. I'm one of those, and so the fact that the cough is still here, and all the foolishness, and the aches, and the all the things, it's really been taking me out. But I have woke up this morning with a new understanding that it's not just me, and that it will get better in time. So I will continue to take my medicine, cough the coughs, and try to get all the phlegm off my chest and whatnot. And just be grateful that I actually feel a little better today, like in my body. I feel a little better. It's just a very annoying cough. So that's how my day is going. I hope, for those who have their moms, that you're enjoying them. For those who don't have your moms, that you have the good memories, and if you don't, just another day, okay? For those who are moms, enjoying your kids, or those who want to be moms, I pray that the Lord answers your prayer. There's so many different situations on today, and I'm going to say something that may be an unpopular opinion, but I said it to my best friend this morning, and she's a mom, and she seemed to understand. And I was like, I almost wish that there weren't these days. I honestly feel like the only days that should be celebrated are your birthday. And you're either a birthday person and you're not, and you could disagree with me. But all these other days, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Earth Day, Sister Day, Admin Day, it's just a ploy to me for people to, Valentine's Day, Christmas Day, all the days, okay? It's Easter. It's just another reason for people to spend money. It's just another reason to bump up the economy. And it's also another reason to put people in boxes. Like, you make certain people feel great on these days. You make certain people feel bad on these days, and it's not fair. And I don't love it. And honestly, I just want to be like, in 2026, I'm not celebrating anything outside of birthdays. Like, that is how I feel. I feel like if I want to do something for my mom or my dad or whatever, I should do it on any day. It shouldn't be a designated day to spend money on them to do. You should. I go to my parents' house every weekend. It's not Mother's or Father's Day. I do what I can to help them. And I spend time with my grandma all the time that I can, not just on her birthday, not just on. So I'm just like, it frustrates me a little bit. Well, that's my little random thought of the day. Either way, I did do something I don't normally like to do, which is call people. Y'all, I am not a phone person. If you know me, you know this to be true. Like, I can be, once I'm on the phone, if I'm having a great conversation, I have no problem talking and engaging and having the conversation. But to usually initiate the phone call, not usually my thing unless I'm calling, like, check on somebody or something like that. I called my mom, my grandma, all three of my sisters, and my best friend. I was on the phone with my best friend the longest, of course, because that is my writer, Zai Booski. I love her down. Okay? She is one of my favorite people in the world. And I hadn't spoken to her like that in a while. And while we were talking, I came to the conclusion that, like, I feel the Lord gives the opportunity to almost everybody. Like, he puts things out in the world for you to see, and you either choose to see it or you choose not to. Because I said to her, like, towards the tail end of our conversation, which then turned into a whole nother conversation, I was like, I think I would like to live off the grid. And she was like, oh my God, I just watched this YouTube video of this lady, this black lady living off the grid. And I said, me too. And I was like, she's actually the person who put it in my head. I was like, that'd be so cool. But then I thought about me and the fact that I like to be hot. I mean, I like to be warm in the cold and hot and cool in the winter. And I don't really like bugs, and I don't want to I just like the outside. I like being surrounded in nature. I like the quiet of it all, but I also worry about safety and things like that. But I say it's so funny that neither of us really look at those videos, but they were presented to us on the YouTube algorithm at the same time, and we both chose to watch it. So we started to
talked more down the line, and I said, it's very funny because lately I've been feeling like my life is very boring. And she said, oh my God, I didn't say boring when I said it, but I've been thinking, hey, I've just not been living my life lately. And I said, yeah, that's a better way to put it. And I said, you know, I feel as though if someone wanted to kill me, they could do it because my life is so predictable. Like I'm at Zumba these days. I'm at work. I'm at home. I'm at my parents' house these days. I'm at, you could, if reliable was a person, it would be me. If you wanted to find me somewhere, you could find me. Okay. And I was like, she's like, me too. I was like, and I don't think I like that. Come on now, don't. I said, I don't know. Remember, realize I don't know when I became this person that lived this very predictable, mundane life, but I don't think this is who I'm meant to be. And we were having such a good conversation. So I share that with you guys because we decided at the end of the call to share 3 or a few things with each other that were things that we've been saying we wanted to do, that we think are important to us, and that we want to try to get done between this year and next year, and send them to each other in like a text message to be accountable to each other for. And she sent me her 3, and I sent her 3, and though my list is a bit longer. And I'm going to share one of them with you because I hope that you share something with me. Maybe you're not in this stage of your life. Maybe you're very spontaneous. Maybe you're very like fly by night. Maybe you're very like, I have to, even if you're organized and you just like, I have lots of things to do and I love it and this is my life. I want to talk to you. Okay. I want you to comment down in the comments. I want to understand how your mind works. And for those who are like me, I would love to hear 1 or 2 things that you want to do, that if you wanted to save for it, you could. And we both were talking about how money can always be an obstacle. Like money will be the reason we're like, oh, we can't go here, we can't go there because we don't have money to do it. I said, but if her kid needs something, she finds money for it. If I need a dental bill paid, I'm gonna find a way to do it. But everything that's about us living a fulfilled life, we put on the back burner. Although bills are not going to be a memory later on. Hanging out with your kid is a memory. Going on a trip is a memory. These conversations that me and her are having are memories. We make time for these things. Saving money to pay them. I'm never going to wake up one day and be like, woo, girl, you remember that $1,000 I paid on that dental bill? No. And another realization was the other day when I asked y'all about the cousin trip or paying the dental bill. If the fact that that was even a thought, it's sad to me now. Like, I shouldn't have to think. That should be like, go spend time with your family. That is memories you're going to have and keep. And the dental bill going to be there regardless, sis. Either way, I would love to hear 1 or 2 things that you would love to do this year into next year I want you to really think about how you can save for it and get it done. So my thing, I'll share a couple that I have on my list that I would like to do, and some that I'm not even sure that is something I want to do forever, but I know I want to try. Like, so I want to go camping, and I'm thinking more along the lines of like glamping, where there's a cabin and indoor water. But just to be in nature is the main part of it. Even like a prayer hike or just a hike outdoors in nature. And hosting. I've been talking about wanting to host something for the longest. And I am sure I have spent money on other things throughout this year that weren't of the importance of getting my host on. Now, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy hosting. I don't know if it's something I want to do again, but I do know it's something I want to try. And so that's just me sharing a few of the things that, yeah, you can do things, Tara. You can do things. And so, and we'll find a way to do it on a budget. It'll be a fun adventure. And so I'm excited. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the thought of it and hopefully the plan of it and hopefully to bring it to fruition. I just thought I would share that with y'all today. Anyway, I had a 17-hour fast and almost 17 hours, like 16 hours and 40 something minutes. I just ate 2 tangerines to break my fast, and my water is almost done. I've been drinking out the bottle because of being sick. I just think it's better to just drink out the bottle. Let's talk about the weight. Did we talk about the weight? I weighed in this morning, and I'll leave it over here on the screen for you to see. It's now like I have a Lark app scale. A Lark scale has an app. I get on usually 1 to 3 times because I never trust the first number. The first time I got on, I think it said 111. Girl, manifest that one. Actually, I don't think I'd ever want to be that small. But no, it said 311. And this number rounds in the app. So 311, and then I got on again and it said 307 point something, but the app reads it as 307. And I was like, what? So I got on a third time just to make sure I wasn't bugging. And again, it said 307. So it says I'm down a bit. Last week I was at like 316. And so we're down. We're down some pounds. We're down some pounds. I don't get either happy or sad about it. I want to see what next week brings. There's been a lot of up and down. I would just like some consistent downward motion. So that's just how I feel about that. I'm just interested to see what next week is going to look like. But until then, good morning, grateful gang, gang, gang. How you guys doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. If I'm not looking right at you, I'm driving. So that's why. And I've got this phone kind of jerry-rigged in here. So if you fall, I apologize in advance. You guys, I just wanted to come and say what's up because y'all know I've been sick for a bit now and it's just not getting better. I was trying to wait till I felt like 100% before I came back and did all the talking so I wouldn't be all sniffly and annoying, but it doesn't look like that is going to happen. So I need to just jump back on the bandwagon, right? This video really ain't gonna mean nothing. There was another video on Mother's Day where I was just talking to you guys, and this probably will be another one of these videos. I just wanted to tell you guys what I was off into while I was gone. Like while I was I was here. While I was not well, I feel like the Lord put these different topics in front of me that I would not normally be into. And I think I might have talked to you about this before, like me and my best friend when we were on the phone, and it was off-grid living. Now I went down the off-grid living rabbit hole and have decided that that is not for me in full effect. So like I like the idea of it, but I actually like the idea of my modern conveniences as well. So like I know you can have, I've seen some off-gridders that have like their own laundry and stove and fridges and things like that, but I feel as though they don't all talk about how much money it's going to take to set up those systems. And I know that for a fact, some people who did break it down, it was like almost $4,000 to set up their solar panels, and then all the hard work that goes into trenching down to get water lines if you actually want rooted water lines. So there are different ways of off-grid living. I don't know. I don't know if that's for me. But then I went down another, it did bring back to the feeling, it's my mind, the feeling that I did always want to like live, what's the thing called? In a tiny home. And it doesn't matter how many times I look at houses or I've been living in my townhome, I still feel like I'm supposed to be living in a tiny home somewhere off on like some land. But for me, I don't want to be, oh Lord, I don't want to be on some land like somewhere that it doesn't have like other people. So I don't want to be right next to my neighbor, but I want to be close enough to people where we can wellness check in on them, or close enough to people where we can like make sure is okay type vibe, and bring each other like cookies and jams and things like that, or whatever you grow in your garden you bring to me, whatever I grow in my garden I bring to you. I still feel like I would like that, even though sometimes in my mind I'm like, ooh, I'd like to live downtown and just live in like a beautiful apartment or condo, and just be able to go out my house and walk to restaurants and meet people and things like that. So I have like both sides, but I'm like, when are you going to try both sides? So I don't know either way. That was in my head, and so then I left that rabbit hole because I was like, yeah, off-grid living probably isn't for me. Let me know down in the comments, would you ever consider living off the grid? I'm interested to know how many of my peeps would actually live off the grid. And so then I went down homemaking. And of course, the first thought had was, how am I going to be a homemaker? I have no husband, I have no children. And I Googled that sucker, and it was like, no, you do not need to have children nor a husband to be a homemaker. You just homemake your own stuff. You know, you homemake for yourself. Basically, you are able to you're able to go and just, you set up your own cleaning schedule, you set up your own living schedule, you set up your own like baking and cooking and meal prep, and you're just an all-around homemaker. And I was like, that actually sounds kind of cool. Says me never. Like, I never thought I would be into that. I don't know what it all entails, and I'm still down that particular rabbit hole. But in the comments, do you consider yourself a homemaker? And I wonder if it automatically comes when you're like in a relationship with a husband or wife, whatever, or if you become a mom, if you automatically become a homemaker. Because I feel like a lot of my family and friends that have kids, whether they're by themselves or not, or married, they initially just become this person that bakes and cooks and plans trips and things like that. And I'm like, yeah, I wasn't going to be the homemaker of one of me, but because it's just me, it's going to be, I think it'll be really cool to be able to like try recipes for like bread, banana breads and cakes and cookies, and then share them with my family, because I don't need all that stuff in my house. But it would be cool to like bring a basket to work or to friends, or, you know, I like that aspect of it. So yeah, I don't know, guys. That's just what I've been up to lately because I haven't been feeling well. I've just been in other things. And then now this morning, like last night into this morning, I started down the goal setting abundant mindset rabbit hole. So I've been having fun and still watching your videos and commenting as much as I can because work has been kind of hectic. But it's kind of calmed down a little bit now, but I'm excited to get back there. For a couple weeks, I really was not, honestly, didn't want to do any videos. I didn't feel motivated to do anything. I didn't feel motivated to record another thing, even the fun ones like saving challenges. I need to sit down and track my expenses. When I tell y'all I'm not a good sick patient person, I'm just not. But it like throws me completely off my game. But I'm excited to build a new, not even to build a new me. Have you ever just gotten so consumed? Like, I've been a people pleaser my whole adolescent life, growing out of it as an adult. But I think I don't know who I am. So I'm excited to like, and not in the bad way, outside of like, I know whose I am in God and all of that. But like, I don't know what I actually enjoy anymore, what I like to do for fun. Yeah. So I'm excited to like try and reinvent or retry out all the things that I think I do like, that I do know, that I'm interested in doing. And I don't feel bad at all being in my 40s and just trying to figure this out. And I say all that to say, like, it doesn't matter how old you are. It's never too old to start over. It's never too old to start a new dream. It's never too old to figure out who you are or what you want to be. And if you don't want to be what you are right now, we are, in general, in the beginning, creators. If we're made in the creator's image, meaning we are creators. So if you want to create yourself a new reality that is one that is different than you're in now, I welcome you. Let's do it. But I've been talking your ear off for almost 10 minutes. And that is all I wanted to do. I just come and talk to me. I really want to meet you. Can I talk to you? I really want to know you. Come on. Oh, 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 oh. Here we are. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I be just busting out in song for no reason. God knows why I don't know how to sing. Because I would act a donkey every chance I got. But yeah, y'all, come and talk to me. Let me know down in the comments. Does any of this babbling with Tara make any sense to you? Have you ever had these thoughts? Is this anything you've ever thought about? And if it's not exactly what I'm down, which rabbit holes I'm down, share with me. What rabbit hole have you been down lately? I'm interested to know, because in our community, we're so focused on budgeting, and that can be dangerous. It can be dangerous. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have financial goals, because another part of housekeeping or homemaking, not housekeeping, girl, not that there's anything wrong with housekeeping, but like homemaking is also finances, being able to balance your home's finances. But like, that had become my entire life. And I actually just want y'all to chime in. Let me know what other things y'all do for fun outside of budgeting, because I don't want that to become your entire life. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. We had a car chat. I haven't done that in a long time. On the way to the job, I'm going to try to edit this. No really editing probably going to happen. Just going to stitch the two videos together and put something up for you guys. And then I have to close out my budget, and we're going to get a paycheck this week. And there is something else coming. I've been working with another program that's like online digital kind of, and seeing how I like it. I'm not 100% on it yet, but I'm excited to share it with you guys. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Remember, always be great, you have to be grateful. I'm super duper grateful for you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. It's faith over fear, and I love you. Mean it. Bye. Hello. Hey, everybody. Good morning, Grateful Gang. Look at what's on my desk. It's so pretty. Look. Look at this. My friend Lauren has made a whole experience for the day. There are bookmarks and things she's going to explain. That's why she's standing there. And there's pens and I think highlighters. And look at the pretty stickers. Can y'all hear me? I don't know. But I'm excited. This is like the new Kennedy Ryan book. And somehow it's gift wrapped with beautifulness just for me. Thank you, Lauren. You're welcome. Is that ain't like one of those children when it's picture day? What is she doing? Anyway, let me, because she's dying to show me what's going on. So let me go. All right, y'all. Lauren is going to explain the situation for us now. Lauren, okay. Go.
I'm gonna take this.
Okay.
Why is it on me?
Okay, just turn it around.
Okay, so I did everything coordinated with the book. So, yes. So these stickers, you can actually take them off and use them for whatever you want to do. So I lightly
stamped on.
Going.
But
But the back is still on them.
Oh, so they're like taped on.
Yeah.
So I got it.
And then
they're so cute.
You get a glitter pen.
Yeah. It is glittery.
And then yeah. Sorry. Okay. And then you get a regular blue pen and a purple highlighter.
You're gonna have to start over. I think you're gonna run out, but that's fine.
It's okay.
Oh, this one's burning.
Okay, regular blue pen.
Got it. Already.
And then a purple highlighter.
Ooh. It's very hard. Love it. Very nice.
Then
Oh no. Okay.
and then here is a bookmark that I made.
You made
I made this on Canva, and I was trying to keep the vibes.
The
vibes
so cute.
of
A
the
red
book.
well woman is a dangerous creature.
Oh, well,
this is so a web for
dangerous creature.
I love these guys. I've made bookmarks before. I love it, and it's a color scheme.
I'll try my best to match.
Okay.
And then the last thing here, I also made. It's a little you can pull the thing out. Yeah, I'm not too crafty, but
it's so cute.
I wanted the colors to match the vibes of the book as well.
This is so good.
Yeah.
I don't want to open it.
You gotta read the book.
I know, but it's so nice.
Man, rip it. It's wrapping paper.
No.
It's okay.
No.
It's meant to be ripped.
Dun, dun, dun. No.
And it's autographed. First page.
Come on.
No, it's in the front. It's in the front.
Oh, is that not the front?
It's right there. Candy Ryan herself. Fridays.
It's a thick y'all. She thick like